Hey guys, Mars Noob Cyber with the Gravity Project here, and this video is it's just me kind of doing what I do and ranting a little bit, but also giving you some viable reasons as to why. So, the title of this video is how I feel about DC and I destroy my channel. So let me explain why. First of all, I don't know. I think it's a misconception that I hate DC, but I just keep playing because like I don't know, like I'm addicted or something. Like that's not really what it is. Like the thing is, I love DC and I keep hanging on to it. Like I'm clinging to it. Just like I think it's human nature. I think you cling on to things that you really enjoy, and I definitely do that or did that rather with DC, but it's like officially kind of hit that point for me where it's like there's literally so little to do and so little incentive to play that I can barely even force myself to get on this game. Like it's actually like a kind of painful experience to get online. This is the first time I like even touched my character in almost 3 weeks, and I remember there was a time where if I didn't get to play for an entire day, it hurt. Like I felt like it was a day wasted. Like all I wanted to do the entire day was play DC, and now it's like yeah, the game still crosses my mind fairly regularly, but it's just nostalgia. Like just me wishing that the game were different. And that being said, it's like knowing the impending changes are what they are. It's like I don't even know if there's anything really to look forward to, and I'm not trying to be like cynical and be the voice of doom here, but even just playing on the test server, I find myself like very bored, and the changes that are coming is like they're nominal. They honestly are. Like for what it's worth, AMs still kind of exist. Um, they brought weapons back, but everything still like in a very odd fashion feels exactly the same, which is kind of weird. I don't really know how that managed to be. I really was excited for the changes that were coming on test, but after playing for a while, it's like, it still feels like more of the same, and that may just be because of the lack of new content on test. Like for what it's worth, I'm playing the same stuff that I had played for the last 4 or 5 years, with minor combat changes, but even then, I feel like with new content, the game is probably going to feel like more of the same. So, like I said, not to be the voice of doom here, but I just feel like, for what it's worth, not much is actually changing, and there's just not a whole plethora of things to look forward to as I was expecting. Even when Water Powers comes out, it's like that's going to be a small change in variability. Even when the powers are correctly balanced and you can run with whatever power you want to, it's, I don't know, it's not gonna feel the way that we all want it to. You know what I mean? Like, I know it's not going to bring back those feelings that we're all looking for. So that's really what I'm getting at here. And that being said, the I destroy my channel part of this video is me telling you guys that I probably won't really be playing DC anymore. I do kind of intend to stick along the theme of I guess DC and Marvel and all that stuff. Like superhero content will definitely still be on my channel, because for what it's worth, like those kind of nerdy things are just things I've always been into. That includes all kinds of other video games and anime and stuff, but for the most part, as of right now, the game I enjoy most is Rocket League, and so I'll definitely be covering Rocket League a lot more. If you guys haven't played Rocket League, I would definitely give it a chance. I keep telling people it's probably the most fun sports game I've ever played. I've actually, I don't think I've ever put the amount of time and like effort and practice into any game that I've put into Rocket League, and that's really odd to say knowing that I played DC as long as I did, right? The thing is, like, I put a lot of time into DC. I definitely put way more time into DC than I have put into Rocket League so far, but in terms of like practice, like sit there and like hit my head against the wall for a few hours just to practice this one technique and get this one thing down. I've never done that with any other game, and so I think Rocket League is an exceptional game in the manner that you can have a crazy amount of fun while just practicing and just seeing the growth in yourself, seeing yourself get better. It truly is like a muscle, it's a skill. It's just like getting good at any actual physical sport. It is probably the most honest depiction of a sports game. Like, it's as close as you could get to having an actual sport in a virtual world. Like, playing 2K isn't like playing real basketball at all, but playing Rocket League is very much like playing a fictional sense of soccer, in the manner that your car is like jumping and flying and stuff that could never happen in the physical world, but the mechanics of the game are so realistic, the physics are so good, it changes everything. So that being said, that's kind of all for this video. I don't want to make it like a super ranty video and reiterate things that I've already said in the past about what disappoint me about the game and all that. You guys already know my take on all that. I just wanted to express the fact that some of you have been asking me, like, am I gonna come back to DC? Do I still play DC? And I'm glad, because like, when I give you my honest answer, most of you are kind of accepting of it, and I think that's cool. I'll say like, yeah, it's just not so much fun anymore. Maybe if things change a little bit, I'll see my way back to the game, but as of right now, I don't intend on really doing anything. And a lot of you understand that, and I think that's cool. So, if you are only here for DC, by all means, it was a good run. Feel free to unsub. It won't hurt my feelings. Obviously, subs will be missed, but I get it. I get it. If you're not interested in Rocket League and you're not really interested in my personality per se as a YouTuber, then there's no reason to stick around. But if you just enjoy like video game content, or for some reason you find me funny, I'm not really funny on YouTube. I think I'm like way funnier in real life than I am on YouTube. But for some reason, if you enjoy my content other than it just being DC content, feel free. I do intend to keep posting, probably much more than I had been previously. The only reason why my frequency of videos has been so low is because I've been having so little fun on DC and can't think of anything to do. The last video I intended to do was all DPS God of Monsters, but I can't even like get enough people to get a group to do that. So if you guys wanted to come together and do all DPS God of Monsters and go out with a bang, sounds good to me. But otherwise, I think this might be just about the end for my DC career. I really enjoyed the game. I really enjoyed the growth that I got over the last 7-8 months now. It was honestly very fun. I wouldn't have had it any other way. And yeah, so for now, guys, and as always, I'm Mars or Noob Cybot, but probably just soon to be Mars with the Gravity Project. Like, comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.